Hey guys, welcome again to another episode of the I Don't Like Your Tone podcast. Hey, today it's just me and you. I was expecting someone to go like, hey, and I'm like, yo. But listen, today the pretty lady is me. And this pretty lady has a lot of content for you. And today will be a lot of dragging. But most of this dragging is going to come from my personal experience. And I'm only dragging you because I've gotten dragged a lot before. So just think of me as like that friend who always tells you the truth even when you don't want to hear it. Because shout out to my best friend who does that on a daily basis, guys. Like, everything about that hand, I'll be like, oh my god, I'm going through this. She's like, but friend, now you realize you have a problem. I'm like, but your job was to say, like, you'll be fine. And my friend is like, no, it doesn't work like that. I guess that's why we're still friends. I love you. Anyway, today, before I talk about my podcast episode, I would love to say shout out to everyone who's been interacting with my tweets, interacting with my Instagram, reposting, resharing. Shout out to the camera crew who have always worked so hard, guys. We're all working hard, but they work much harder than I do. Shout out to my friends who are always reposting, resharing, like I said, and also shout out to everyone who has subscribed based on the content, because I think I only have about 10 friends and I'm at 100 subscribers. So about 90 other people have decided, you know what, this Han actually, let me listen to what she has to say. So thank you guys so much for that. So let me take a sip of water. This is actual water, like in my previous episodes. I say it's apple juice or something else, or like red grape. This is actual water, you guys. Like I'll tell you about my sobriety. Okay, today we are talking about boundaries. And everyone, a lot of people have actually been talking about this. And a lot of people, shout out to my sister and her friend Mantua. Catch the chats, right? They spoke about boundaries and friendships. Oh my God, I hit the mic. Probably going like boom. Okay. They spoke about boundaries and friendships, and those are really cool tips that they had. If you guys want to check it out, definitely go check out their channel. I want to talk about boundaries, setting boundaries. Because boundaries are very important. And I think for the longest time, I was one of those people like, I'm a nice person, like people can always depend on me for anything. No, it wasn't that. I didn't have boundaries, you see. So if you don't have boundaries, people are bound to make use of you and like use you, like actual use you. So today I just want to talk about boundaries, and I will be talking about like boundaries in different spheres of life. So before I start, I want to start off with a quote, because smart girls worldwide, quote girls worldwide, because, we like quotes. And this is from Christina Yang in Grey's Anatomy. She says, if you want to stop like getting crappy things or getting crappy deals, then you need to stop accepting them and demanding more. Yeah, exactly. So today, the first thing I want to start with is boundaries one in friendships. Like in friendships, I feel like there's certain things like you must always have a boundary. Like then you cannot like just always first of all, actually, I'm running all over the place. Don't show up at people's houses unannounced. I am suspect of this. I do it sometimes, but I feel like that's another boundary, guys. Like just don't show up to people's houses unannounced. Like that's not okay. Like the one time okay, so guys, the way my gate works is someone dials my apartment number and then it calls my phone. The one time someone arrived at midnight, and exactly what do you want me to do with you at midnight at my gate? I mean, I didn't open the gate because what was that for? Where are you going? Please go home. Like, even if we're friends, you cannot show up at my house at midnight. And when I asked why you're here, you're just like, oh, I missed you. What? You couldn't... You know what? Yes. So that's one boundary. And then like, I wanted to talk about boundaries because I felt, like I said, I was a person who didn't have boundaries and I just thought I was being nice. And then I realized that, you know what? People are actually using me. Like, people will use your kindness. I think I've said this before. Damn, I'm repeating myself. But I want, like, with the whole people using you, you know how people are like, oh no, people come back because I'm a nice person, because they know I'm dependable. Whereas the people screwed you over before, and now they're coming back, and you think they're coming back because they have realized how great a person you are. No. They're back because they know you will let them back in. That's a very sad truth. But I'm here to tell you, please learn. And if people, guys, if people screw you over, I almost said the F word, but I've tried making this podcast safe for work, yeah? But if people screw you over and they come back, please make sure that your gate is closed. Like, please don't do that. So, yeah, like, and when it comes to niggas, this is going to be like boundaries regarding the streets. You know what I mean? But, before I get into the streets part of it, oh, but yeah, you guys, when I say the streets, I mean the streets. Not the actual, not main road. You understand? Like, you know, you get what I mean. If you don't get it, please type in the comment. I will help you. I'll explain what I mean by the streets. But like, I feel like you get what I mean. In the streets, you see, like before I was a certified city girl. I feel like you can see that I'm a city girl. Yeah, but like, look at me. Dim is city girl. Me. Okay, I wouldn't say PhD. I'd say masters, yeah. Thereby masters. I'm getting very close. And I got here with boundaries. I'm telling you. This is why this is a very, very powerful topic. So, before you can be a city girl, because you see, city girls don't take nonsense. That's the thing. Like you can see from me. Like, look at me. I feel like you'll need to zoom into this. Like, do we look? Child, let me give you my side eye. You know? City girl. So, before I became a city girl, like city, SITHI. Yeah, the closer version even. That one, that better. That one. That kind of city girl. No, not the city as in CITY. Yeah. Anyway, in the streets, guys, like, actually, let me be very specific. Men. Buffet. You are going to see a lot. So, and like, when you're seeing that a lot, you then realize, no, man, people just don't rate you. And that's a problem. And people don't rate you. Why? Because you have no boundaries. You're not rateable. Well, how would you be rateable without boundaries? So people don't rate people who they know very well, they have access to, and they're just going to like do whatever. Like when I say whatever, we're now talking about like, hey, no, they're coming back because of the web. Web. Really? No. I'm here to tell you the very painful news. Very, very painful, but very important to know is that it cannot, like, it's not because of that. It's really not. And people will just always want to check if they can come back and mess around with your life or throw you off guard and stuff like, hey, and hi, okay. So one, mental health is really like, guys, our mental health is going through a lot. Like, we're all going through a lot. We have work, we have school. Now the streets must also bother you. No, it cannot be. Like, one must take the highway. Actually, all of them must take the highway. If you don't have boundaries everywhere, or if you don't, like, then everything is just going to be a mess. People are just going to be, yeah, like, no, but, and like, I used to be like, oh no, I'm a nice person, so, and on being a nice person, I expected people to be just as nice as I am, and it really does not work like that. It really doesn't. Like, you will be nice and you will have the purest intentions on the planet, and people just don't have the same. And I think it's called naivety. Yeah, when you are like, because I'm nice, everyone else should be nice, and they're not, guys. They're not. So just quit being, I'm dependable, I'm nice, giving people second, third, fifth, 25th chances. Me, even like that second chance nowadays is it's a bit hard. Like, we need to draw up a pros and cons table, and we need to weigh the options, and we need to like decide, okay, you know what, maybe the pros outweigh the cons. So like, what are we gonna do? Do we give this person a second chance or do we not? Yeah, you guys, that was me. Yes, that was me on boundaries. If you guys felt there were things that were vague or you wanted me to touch more on specific things, I will definitely see that in the comments. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. Everything about that you must do about the YouTube videos, please do that. And if you love today's video, definitely like it. So our changes, no celebration. Hey, imagine having a whole show and calling your segments wrong. Life. But today we are celebrating my first 4 guests. You guys remember, this is my 5th episode. Shout out. It's my 5th episode on YouTube. It's probably like my 20th or something on streaming platforms. You guys shouldn't forget about that. Like, if you don't want to see my face, which I don't see why you wouldn't, look. But if you don't want to see my face, you can just listen to this podcast. Or if you're driving, please don't watch a YouTube video while driving. But if you just want to listen to the podcast version, you will find them iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, Google Podcasts. Listen, everything that has a podcast, that's where I am. Anchor as well. Please, this is who we're celebrating. The first 4 people who made my YouTube debut possible. Like I had said, I was grateful to all my friends for resharing and reposting. I'm also grateful to those people who took their time, to come and feature in the podcast. I'm also going to celebrate my future collaborations because I'm manifesting all of those. All the big names. Lord, please hear my my prayers. But those are who is... That's who we're celebrating. Okay, our changes this week are please stop showing up at people's gates. This is me smiling, but I'm not really. Stop showing up at people's gates. Literally, someone showed up at my gate at midnight. Here? Like, no. Just stop doing that. Guys, call before you arrive at people's houses. Although I feel like my friends, I kind of have a pass there. Like, I'll find out from my friends if I have a pass. But if it's people you're really, really close to, then maybe you can show up randomly. But even then, not at midnight. So that's what we're changing for this week. And shout out to you and me for getting to the end of this video, because I'm not gonna lie, this is me. This is honesty hour. This was very, very challenging for me, but I'm really happy that I got to the end of the podcast. And the video was the challenging thing, but I really hope you guys love this video. And have a great week. This is me, Lulu_Villain, signing out. Hey you guys.
Wait, sorry. You were too early.
It's fine.
Alright.
We'll just chop. Oh, we can add that blooper actually. Okay. Hi. Ooh, it's just me today. Yes, me. You can't be tired of it. We just arrived. You just arrived. No. You're going to love this specific video. Listen. The amount of work that is going into this.
Listen.
Anyway, cut.